You see the cow in the middle of the road? Hi, my name is Alan, and this is my 16th attempt at making a YouTube video. On this trip, we are headed to Okeechobee, Florida to visit the Kissimmee Prairie Preserve State Park for some bike riding. But first, we are stopping in lovely Belle Glade to get our camper ready for a camping trip after it sat for over a year, while I took my sweet time fixing a broken cable on it. We're putting new tires on it and giving her a wash so she doesn't look terrible when we arrive at the campground in a couple weeks. After we finish up with the camper, we will skirt along the eastern shore of Lake Okeechobee, and I plan on stopping and checking out the lake from atop the Herbert Hoover Dike and seeing if we can spot some alligators. Since we were already going to be halfway there, I made last-minute plans to visit Kissimmee Prairie State Park and did absolutely no research on the park, except to see that there is a trail you can bike that may or may not have alligators along it. Other than that, we have no idea what to expect. Belle Glade may not have much, but it definitely does have chickens. Lots and lots of chickens. Once we arrived at the camper, it was time to get it uncovered and see what we were dealing with. Just great. Wasps. For some reason, Aaron chose to wait in the car. And there was not just one nest, not just two, not three, not four, but 5 wasp nests. Finally, with the wasp nest removed, it was time to change the tires and finally finish up fixing where one of my lift cables came loose. After a quick bath, it was time to pop it up. I got her all popped up, checked everything out, got our new tires on there, got it in here, everything's pretty dry, the stuff's a little dirty, but she'll be ready to go camping in a couple weeks. We're headed to the fanciest restaurant in Belle Glade, the Margarita Mexican restaurant. There's yummy tips. Cheers. This is the only restaurant in Belle Glade we know that serves liquor, and the food is pretty decent. I love this drive. There's something about being out here, seeing a part of Florida that most people will never see. The Lake Okeechobee Scenic Trail, or LOST, offers a one-of-a-kind Florida adventure, taking visitors on a journey around the shores of the Sunshine State's largest freshwater lake. Stretching more than 100 miles atop the massive Herbert Hoover Dike, the trail provides stunning views of open water, wetlands, farmland, and abundant wildlife. Cyclists, hikers, and outdoor enthusiasts can spot alligators, ospreys, herons, and even bald eagles while enjoying some of Florida's most spectacular sunrises and sunsets. You see this gator behind you? Oh, there's one there too. One out there. Oh, that one disappeared. I must have scared him off.
You scared him off because you spoke. Oh, there you go. See him?
Oh yeah, there he is. There's this other one. Looking like a dragon laying in the water over here. With its wide open spaces and peaceful atmosphere, the trail showcases a side of Florida that many visitors never get to experience. The trail also follows a route steeped in history. The Herbert Hoover Dike was constructed after the devastating hurricanes of 1926 and 1928 caused devastating flooding around Lake Okeechobee, resulting in thousands of deaths. Built to protect the surrounding communities and agricultural lands, the dike transformed life around the lake and remains one of Florida's most important engineering projects. Today, visitors traveling the trail can appreciate both the natural beauty of Lake Okeechobee and the remarkable story of resilience and innovation that helped shape the region's history. After our quick stop to see alligators on the lake, it was time to head up to Okeechobee to ride bikes at Kissimmee Prairie Preserve State Park. Even though the park has an Okeechobee address, it is a good half-hour drive north of the actual city of Okeechobee. Had I known it was that far north of Okeechobee, I may have changed my mind. But this is one situation where my lack of research is the reason we found this magical place. So one of the things of this state park is a Florida dark zone. So at night, the stargazing is absolutely spectacular. It was at the point we saw Bambi I realized we discovered a hidden gem of a state park. Nestled in the heart of Florida's vast ranchlands, Kissimmee Prairie Preserve State Park is one of the most unique outdoor destinations in the state. This hidden gem offers visitors a chance to experience a landscape unlike anywhere else in Florida. Wide open grasslands stretch to the horizon, creating breathtaking sunrise, colorful sunsets, and some of the darkest night skies in the southeastern United States. Adventure awaits around every corner at the preserve. Visitors can hike, bike, horseback ride, or paddle through this remarkable ecosystem while keeping an eye out for wildlife, white-tailed deer, bobcats, alligators, and over 100 species of birds call the prairie home. While we were at the bathrooms, I was able to ask the park ranger which trail was the best for bike riding, and she recommended we do the Spotting Tower Trail and guaranteed us we would see alligators. She also informed us we could go into the cow enclosures that the trail crosses as long as we made sure the gate was clipped back closed behind us. Now we were really excited about what we might see on this bike ride.
I see you.
It's counting, isn't it?
It is.
If you made it this far into the video, please consider hitting those like and subscribe buttons as we are putting out new wild Florida adventures every few weeks. We didn't have to get more than maybe 1/2 mile down the trail before we met these guys. Alligator here. Alligator here. Oh, Mr. Deer. Long before it became a state park, Kissimmee Prairie Preserve was part of Florida's vast natural grasslands that stretch across the heart of the state. For centuries, Native American tribes, cattle ranchers, and pioneers crossed these open prairies, relying on the land's rich resources and abundant wildlife. In the 1990s, recognizing the importance of protecting one of the last remaining examples of Florida's dry prairie ecosystem, the state purchased the land and established Kissimmee Prairie Preserve State Park. Today, visitors can explore more than 54,000 acres of pristine wilderness while experiencing a landscape that looks much as it did hundreds of years ago, making the park both a natural treasure and a living piece of Florida history. Cow standing down there. You see the cow in the middle of the road? There was a deer. He's on the cameras for sure. This is super exciting. This is actually a lot of fun. I'm glad I found this. I did not find this, I shit you not, till 9 o'clock last night. Baby. Oh, did he run? Oh no, he's moving. Whether you're exploring a scenic trail or simply enjoying the peaceful surroundings, the preserve offers endless opportunities to connect with nature. The park is especially famous for the endangered Florida grasshopper sparrow, one of the rarest birds in North America. Hello, dears. Hey, how you doing? Moo moo moo. There's definitely something surreal about riding your bike through a cow pasture as you move the herd out of your way like some sort of modern bicycle rancher. And I've still yet to figure out what exactly this guy was. When the sun goes down, the magic of Kissimmee Prairie State Park truly begins. Designated as an official dark sky park by the International Dark Sky Association, it provides incredible stargazing opportunities far away from city lights. On a clear night, visitors can marvel at the Milky Way stretching across the sky, spot shooting stars, and enjoy a dazzling display of constellations. Whether you're seeking outdoor adventures, wildlife encounters, or unforgettable night skies, Kissimmee Prairie Preserve State Park delivers an authentic Florida experience that feels worlds away from the everyday. Hello, Gators. After loading the bikes up, we headed over to the restroom so Aaron could freshen up and change before finding somewhere to have dinner. While she was doing her thing, I decided to wander around some more, and the wildlife was everywhere. Each time I turned in another direction, there were new animals to meet. Other than Myakka River State Park, I can't say that I've ever seen this many deer and wild turkeys in one place before. It is amazing how many times the totally unplanned last-minute trips that turn out to be some of the most amazing ones. Maybe it's a little more special when you are not expecting it. I will say Kissimmee Prairie Preserve State Park now ranks right up there with the best that we've been to in the Florida State Park system. Mr. Bunny number 1, and Mr. Bunny number 2. How are you today? Goodbye, sir. We are looking forward to coming back and doing some camping and gazing at the Milky Way on a cool Florida winter evening. Hello, Mr. Squirrel. Finally, for our last couple stops, we are headed back to Okeechobee. First, for some dinner, we found at Pinfish. Although the layout and decor of this restaurant was a little odd, the food was definitely delicious. And the homemade desserts were phenomenal. Lastly, we hit good spirits for one last beverage before calling it a day and heading home. It was a wonderful end to an amazing day.